All right, there we go. A little earlier this time, but that was the goal. Oh, that's the goal. So I mean, of course, we still trading. The market's open in 3 minutes and 20 something seconds. Just looking for whatever opportunities we can get. The markets are really just sideways right now, so I'm pretty much just gonna wait and see what is gonna happen. Uh, Markets are really pretty much trading in between, and I haven't even placed a development volume profile, but markets are pretty much just in between this. I'm gonna say this. This is the overnight value area high. This isn't completely done just yet, but markets are stuck between this value area high and also the overnight value area high and the previous days value area high. So I mean, it's pretty much just consolidating. Uh, I like to look for some buys off this just because markets have been pretty much been going up for a little minute, but I just have to wait and see. Let me see. This candle is, yeah, we still got 2 minutes left. There's one thing I gotta continue to do is to drag this over until it hits my 9:30, and then when 9:30 hits, well, 8:30 my time. When 8:30 hits, then I will be drawing my developing point of control. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna be patient with it. But I think starting these live streams earlier around this time is actually gonna be way better than getting on at 9 o'clock. That's one of the things that I've noticed with trading the Nasdaq, pretty much for this whole week. There are setups to come before 9 o'clock my time. So I'd rather go ahead and be on stream before the market, like a few minutes before the market hits, and then allow the market to do what it do, and then just trying to go about finding settlements instead of hopping on right at 9 o'clock because I'll probably go end up missing something. Well, you guys will end up missing the place of trade or whatever. So it's so beautiful how price just reacts off of these levels so so perfectly. The market's been open. Let's see. Yeah, 40 some seconds. Hmm, sheesh. Hope you guys are doing well though. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this week has been great for you when it comes to trading. Really, just overall, this week has been great. We will. This is like my first week being out the house because we've been trapped because of the snow and stuff. Like my first full week being out the house. So, I'll just keep my phone here. All right, there we go. Markets are now open. We don't have no settles right now. All right, so prices. Okay, we got all of this stuff set. So what's this? Previous day value area. I got the no. This is the overnight. My bad. This is the overnight PLC, and then this is the overnight value area high. I'm tripping. Mhm. Thing is, I don't have no. I need to set my developing PLC. Thing about me, I'm not taking if my if price is giving me a setup on an area I don't have most confluences, I'm not taking a trade. That's just me being upfront. And then the market's literally just open right now too, so I'm not trying to not trying to go about rushing and trying to force a setup and let the markets do what it do. But this may be a decent area because prices came um, and retested off these value area highs. So if price does go back up, gives me retest, and I have multiple confluences in this area, then I am gonna go about buying. But I gotta be patient, and just allow everything to work out in the way it's supposed to. And this is the overnight value area low. Right. Prices use this as a resistance level. As I say, you gotta allow the market just to play out. One of the things I was gonna go about doing today is upgrade my trading view. I only have like the um the basic like first level subscription. So what I was gonna go about doing is upgrading it to the next level, just so I can get like the seconds charts. Um, and only reason I want to go about doing that is just because I want to actually see the rejection round. Yeah, see, this is crazy, bro. I just love how price just reacts off of these freaking levels, bro. Like this stuff is so beautiful to me. But yeah, what I was saying was I'm gonna upgrade my trading view just so I can get the seconds charts, and so I can see rejection around these areas and utilizing that as like confluence and stuff like that. One of the things I am like, even though I'm fairly new with trade and volume profile, one of the things I told myself I'm gonna do is reduce my risk. So per trade, I'm only gonna be risking one contract per trade. I know on Tuesday when I traded, even though that was a winner, I had risked five contracts. And again, it's me being fairly new to trading this. It wasn't the smartest idea. I should just went in with one contract, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. But with me, developing mastery of this particular trading method, I want to go about, you know, just pacing myself pretty much. And because that's just the best way to go about doing things. Pacing myself, trading with not that much, not that high of a risk. Um, and and so mastery coming with trading volume profile, mastery with trading one, instrument being the Nasdaq. Also mastery with what did I say? Yeah, it's just mental mastery. It's just discipline. Yeah, it's just discipline. I need three confluences before I take a trade. That's just me being upfront. And I don't have that one right now, so I'm not finna force anything. It's like, yeah, prices are reacting off of this value area high, but don't have any other areas that's in alignment with this. I don't have a high volume node in this area. I don't have a POC in this area. I don't have another zone, which is being like a value area high, value area low, you know, those things. Like, yes, I'm looking to be buying because the markets, have been buying for a little minute. But yeah, I'm not forcing no trades. That's just me being upfront. When I see a great setup, I'm gonna take it. But right now, do I have that? Like if price just starts to shoot up, like it is what it is. I won't have no setup. I'm not gonna trip about it. But like I said, I'd rather have multiple confluences going in one area than not. Mm. Mm. And it's like, yeah, like price is rejecting off of this area, which is beautiful. And it's like the more I do these live streams, the better I'm gonna be, better I'm going to get. I know that for sure. Yeah, this is gonna help me become the 7-figure trader that I envision myself being. Yeah, like I said, yeah, because I ain't can't force no setup, bro. It's like, yeah, price reacted off of this level perfectly. It was beautiful, but did I have multiple confluences in alignment? No, didn't. I just didn't. Let's see. Yeah, this shit is weak, bro. Let's eliminate this one. So I ain't pretty much ain't had no stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna go about getting better. Like that's just my main objective. I'm gonna go about getting becoming a better trader. Like real deal. Yeah, because the setup really would have just came from setup would have came from right here in this particular area. But let's see. Is the candle? That's the candle I needed. There's no high volume node in this area. Like I said, I want to have three confluences before I go about buying. There's no high volume node in this area. This volume is extremely low right here. It's like, yeah, you got the PLC, developing PLC right there. Okay, cool. But I don't have three confluences to go about trade. Getting into a trade. So maybe should I, what's going on? So should I start looking just, nah, because I mean, having two confluences is more or less, it's a B setup. It's not an A setup. And this would have been beautiful if I would have had three confluences though, but this would have been a beautiful trade, bro. Yeah, this would have been a beautiful trade. But it is what it is. I'm going into next week, still on the same thing, just looking for setups. Yeah. But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna do a back testing session for this particular week. And so that way I can just get used to back testing. Actually, I'm gonna do this week and I'm gonna do last week with NASDAQ. So I can just get used to my eyes seeing what it is that I am trading. also just to create some content too. But I do need to practice. Yeah, I do need to practice. Because the setup would have came from right here, I would have been out up there. And I don't like how strong this cell candle is right now. Price reacting off of this point of control area, or this developing point of control area. There's a lot of buyers coming in at that particular price. Mhm. This right now. All right. Well, so it would have came from right here if I would have had the multiple confluences that I wanted, and I didn't go by having so. But like I said, I am going to do a back testing video. Not today. I'm gonna record it tomorrow. And matter of fact, I might actually record it tonight. Yeah, I'll record it tonight and upload it tomorrow. So that way I can, continue to train my eyes on, seeing how price moves around these different price levels, these little price points and stuff. I'm gonna do this week and I'm also do last week's with and was that in my 1 minute time frame. But I'm also having stuff upgraded by then, and so I can see how the second charts, are interacting with these different areas. But um, I'm gonna also to be learning order flow way better, just so I can see how that is also playing a part in trading volume and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it was a cool week. Even though I took a loss Tuesday, but still just to see price. I missed the setup. I know I missed the setup on Monday, and I missed the setup on Wednesday. Or was it yesterday? It was either Wednesday or yesterday. I can't remember. But yeah, it's still just to see price actually reacting off of these levels, like giving the setups and stuff like that. Like I find it easier just to see the setups, but like I said, I still want to have my three confluences before I even go about placing the trade. But yeah, like I said, it was a cool week. Next week will be way, way, way better. Like for real, for real. Next week is gonna be way better. So I'm gonna end up be starting my live streams around 8:25 my time, Central Standard Time. So that way I won't be getting on at like 9 o'clock. And you guys can actually see me place a trade for like the 9 o'clock here system. But yeah, um, I'll see you guys on my back testing video. And hey, appreciate you guys for tuning in. All right, peace.